Hello, everyone. My name is Tyndall. I use she, her, hers pronouns, and I'm a social worker here at the Children's Council, and I've been working with groups for about 5 years. I specialize in group settings and women empowerment, meaning that in this group, I want to provide you with any help and resources that I can provide. I am also a mother of 3 children, 2 boys and 1 little girl. I believe in the power of groups will help work through whatever problems you all may be experiencing. I hope that you all will be able to open up in this space where people are experiencing things similar to you and where you can freely voice your thoughts and emotions. It's okay if some of you may take longer to open up than others. We're all doing things at our own pace. Everything we say here is 100% confidential and will stay within the confines of this group. So why don't we get started by going around and introducing ourselves, our pronouns, and if you feel comfortable, share a little bit about what brought you here today.
All right, hi, my name's Devin. I use she, her, hers pronouns. I'm a single mom to a 3-year-old girl. So I work nights and weekends at Target, and my daughter and I live with my parents, so she spends her time with them when I'm at work. And I decided that I wanted to try out this group because I've just been feeling very overwhelmed with finding enough time to be a mom. And I feel like everyone's always judging me because I'm not as involved with my child as other parents are.
All right, well, hello, Devin, and thank you for sharing with us. I know it can be nerve-wracking to share, especially on the first go. I understand the pressures that others feel, and a lot of others can feel like a lot of weight on you sometimes. As women and mothers, there are the societal ideas that we are supposed to be the perfect mom, but that's simply impossible. I know there are plenty of times where I feel like I'm not doing a good job with my children, but we all need to give ourselves more credit for what we have done. Now, who would like to share next?
I can go. Hey, my name's Mackenzie. I use she, her, hers pronouns. I am married and I have 2 children who are both in elementary school. I stay at home while my husband's at work, so I'm a stay-at-home mom. And I just feel like over time I've just lost like a touch of who I am, and I just feel like I'm only like a mom now.
Thank you for sharing. Becoming a mother is a new identity to take on, and it's completely normal to feel as though you're losing who you are. And who do we have left?
Hi, my name is Alex, and my pronouns are she, her, and hers as well. I, too, am a stay-at-home mom to a 5-year-old boy who just started kindergarten. I'm thinking about going back to work, but I'm fearful that it will hurt my son, and that I'll miss him growing up, and that this will just make me be a bad mom because I won't be able to focus on him as much. I also haven't been working for 5 years now, so I'm scared that I won't be good enough at my job anymore.
Thank you all for sharing. It seems as though everyone here is a mother. And being a mother is one of the most important jobs in the world, not to mention one of the hardest a woman will ever go through, both physically and mentally. After I had my children, I stayed at home with them for a few years, and going back to work was honestly really, really difficult because I missed my children so much, and it took me a while to get back into the swing of things back at work. It seems as though a lot of the problems you all face as mothers are problems society has really placed on all of you. You all have this image in your head that you have to be the perfect mother when that idea simply doesn't exist. Every mother is a mother in their own way, and no mom acts or does the same things. In the end, you know how to care for your children to the best of your abilities, so make sure you're taking care of yourselves too.
I just feel like since I've become a mother, my husband treats me more as like a maid than his equal. I don't know how to balance being a mom, but still the person I was before I became a mom. I just feel like he doesn't really understand that I'm more than a mom.
Yeah, but you're doing the best that you can. Like, I know that you may not feeling like yourself, but I just always try to remember that I'm still me, and like I'm still the person I was before. Even now that I do have my baby girl, like I'm still who I am.
Yeah, I just feel like no one focuses on like the other roles I have, like my personality traits or anything like that. Like I'm just a mom. And yeah.
But you are more than a wife and a mother.
See, this is what the group is all about. Support in finding our roles with motherhood, but remember that that's not all we are. Why do you think it was so easy to become only identified for our roles as moms?
I know that I grew up always watching movies where the mom stayed at home and was, the perfect wife and the perfect mom while the dad worked and was the breadwinner. And I've just never seen like someone like myself, a single mom who's not, where she wants to be on TV shows. And if it is, it's always like, kind of stigmatized and she's looked down on.
For me, I just feel like I grew up in an area where moms do everything. Like, moms make sure the house is in order and that the kids have all their homework done. And then, along with that, they make sure that dinner's ready and that the clothes are washed. I don't have another job or like make money any other way. So I feel like this is all that I have. And like, it's my responsibility to do that. But it's just hard for me to see myself as anything more than a maid or a nanny.
Honestly, I've always seen the celebrities who just have it all: jobs, kids, and a great life, never looking stressed. I know they have help, and I know I do too, but I just feel like it's becoming overwhelming and it's not going to get better once I get a job.
These are some great points that everyone's brought up. These are all subjects that we can go further into later sessions. Now, before we wrap up our session for today, let's discuss goals you may all have in mind while you're in this group.
I'll go. So my goal in this group is to find a way to be comfortable with my work and family balance. I want to find a way to be confident in myself and in my parenting just because, I feel like I'm not doing it right now. But I also want to learn not to care so much about what others think because I think that is what's keeping me from really being confident in that.
I think like I've said it a lot, but I just want to find my identity in like something besides a mom. Like, I want to remember that I am talented, I have accomplishments, and that I have a life outside of motherhood. And so I feel like my goals are to find that identity in parenthood and really help strengthen my communication with my husband and to kind of feel inspired to do that.
I would say my goal is to find the confidence to step back out into the workforce and learn how to have some separation from my child.
I think all of these are some amazing goals for us to work towards while we're in this group. Now, during this week, I want you all to do something for yourselves. It doesn't have to be anything big, maybe something as simple as taking a bath or going for a run or even just getting coffee with a friend. Just do something that makes you feel more like you. And just reflect on how that makes you feel. And what were your feelings before? How did it make you feel after? All right, y'all. Well, that's just about it for this week. We'll pick up there next week. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.